Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So if you don't know me already, my name is Brianna, aka Hooked by Brianna, and today, as you can tell by the video, we're going to be ranking crochet stitches. So I didn't include all of the stitches, I just included the ones that I am familiar with or have used before, just so I have something to rank them based off of. So I have thoughts to rank them off of. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but if you haven't watched a ranking video before, basically there's different tiers, and then I'm just going to drag the little images onto the tiers that I believe they belong in. If you watch like Dance Moms or something, it's like we're doing the pyramid, but there can be multiple on each tier. So not like Dance Moms, but you get the point. Anyways, let's go ahead and grab our laptop, and then I'm gonna start screen recording so y'all can see the little ranking thing, and then you'll get it. And then I'm going to explain the different tiers and why they are named the way that they are named. But yeah, before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with somebody you think would like it. Also, I hit 4,000 subscribers on here, so thank y'all so much. We have grown so much lately, and I am very happy that y'all are down to support me and watch my videos and watch tutorials, which I hope to make more of. And yeah, thanks again. But let's go ahead and get into this video. Our top tier, which is the best, we have I would quit crocheting without these stitches. I mean, pretty self-explanatory. Then we have they're cool but not my favorite, so that means I'd use them. It's just like not my go-to. It's not a staple for me. And then we have they exist. I mean, they're in the middle. They're okay. They're not too bad, but they're not too good, so they exist. Then we have I'd use them once in a blue moon. Means I've used them before, or I would see myself using them maybe a couple of times in the future, but it's not something that I would use often. And then we have I would learn how to knit before using these stitches. So this isn't a diss to knitters. I'm just not good at knitting, and I've tried a couple of times, but I don't know, it's just a lot more complicated to me than crocheting, so I probably won't knit ever in my life either, but we'll see. I don't know yet. But yeah, that's why this is the bottom tier, just because I don't knit and I won't use these crochet stitches. So here's our images down below. They're kind of small and hard to see, so just bear with me when I'm trying to show these on here. But here we have, this is like a lacy stitch. So I like laces with a bigger yarn, like a 4, not like tiny, like 2 fine yarn making lace. I will never do that in my life. So if this was like that kind of lace, that would definitely go with I will learn how to knit before using these stitches. But this one is like a weight 4, and I have made lace with weight 4 before, just not often. Like I've used it on the bottom of my prom dress, of just the dress I made recently, the gown that I made recently. And yeah, so I use it for stuff like that, but I don't make that often. So I would just put I would use them once in a blue moon. So yeah, just for special occasions or something. And then next, if you can tell, I know you can't tell, but this is the shell stitch. So this was actually one of the first stitches that I learned, surprisingly. I made a mermaid tail with this stitch, but I don't see myself using it often or using it a lot now that I mainly make clothing rather than blankets and stuff like that, because the holes matter with clothing, and I just don't see myself using this stitch often anymore. So I would also put this one in I'd use them once in a blue moon. And next we have the ripple stitch. So I actually made a crochet pattern using this stitch, so go check it out if you want to. It's for this amazing sweater that is very beginner friendly. I know y'all heard that, but we're just gonna ignore that right now. So of course we're gonna rank that all the way to the top. because that is very beginner friendly. It's very cute, builds up fast, and doesn't eat up your yarn. So amazing. And then this one, I can't tell what stitch it is if I'm being honest with you. So we're just gonna do the process of elimination. And I know this one is the treble. This one was a single, so this one must be half double. Or this one is, we'll say this one's double crochet. I think it is double crochet. But for the purpose of this video, it definitely is double crochet. So, I use this for like hoodies or like cardigans most of the time, not all the time. Just because the holes don't matter as much since you'll most likely have clothes on under it. So, I mean, I use it sometimes, but it's not my staple one. It's not my go-to. Y'all will see what my go-to is in a second. So we're just gonna put this one in there, cool, but not my favorite. Then this one, I think I said this was the treble. With the treble stitch, I don't use that. Holes are too big. I mean, I'm sure it does build up fast, but it's just too many looping around and I don't know. It's just too much for me. I don't like it. And then we have the half double crochet. The amazing one, my favorite one, my go-to. The peanut butter to my jelly. I love this one. So this is of course gonna go out to the top, and I'm gonna put it in front of the ripple stitch just to show my love for it. Now we have the Bobble Stitch. That's what this one is. Kind of looks like the puff stitch, but it is not the same. So I don't use this one often, but I do like to use it for detailing, and I do have a design that I cannot discuss right now because I didn't even make it yet, but I sketched it out and you'll see it probably the end of this year, honestly. But here is the Bobble Stitch. We're going to put it at, even though I like it, I'm putting it at They Exist. Well, actually, I'd use them once in a blue moon. Cause yeah, I'm probably only gonna use it for that design and not again. And then we have the Waffle Stitch. So I used this like once, I think, when I was making a blanket out of different squares. So I was just testing it out. And from what I remember, like the texture is cool, but I don't see myself using it, especially since I mainly make clothing now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the waffle one down here too. And comment down below if y'all like pancakes or waffles more. I'm just curious. I like waffles more. It's just the little holes that get me. But then we have the puff stitch. That's what this one is. So I use this as clouds on one of my recent cardigans, but I don't see myself using it often though. Like, it's cool for detailing, like I said, for the Bobble Stitch, because they're kind of similar. This one just doesn't have the space in between, and it's more like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in They Exist. Yeah, because I don't use them as much as I use a double crochet stitch, so definitely in They Exist. And then next we have the single crochet. Honestly, I don't like single crochets. They take too long. It's just stiff. And I like to do stuff that's like more flowy and drapes, and single crochet could not do that even if it wanted to. So I'm gonna put single crochet in. I'd use them once in a blue moon, because I do use them often. I just hate it. That's the thing. And then lastly we have the Trinity Stitch, which is one of my favorites too. I've made multiple things with this one, like pants, dresses, skirts, stuff like that. It's very stretchy, doesn't eat up your yarn, and the funny thing is it is made out of single crochet stitches. But this one just hits different. It's not single crochet, it's the Trinity Stitch. So I love the, like, it has a lot of texture too. It's like kind of like flowers. I don't know. Y'all should just do it. I made a TikTok tutorial / reel tutorial on it too, so y'all can check that out too for a fast like 1 minute tutorial. But there's plenty on YouTube too if you need a more in-depth version. But highly recommend. Love this one, and it doesn't eat up your yarn. So here we have our finished ranking of some crochet stitches. Some of the most popular ones, I guess, because I didn't see many different ones besides these. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video and this ranking. If you don't agree with it, go ahead and comment down below, and we can discuss that my ranking is the only thing that's right in this world. But I'm just kidding. But you can go ahead and comment down below your favorite stitches too, because I am curious, and maybe you can introduce me to some new ones and we can go ahead and test those out and make some pieces with them this summer. But I hope y'all enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends, and yeah, peace.